Hello my friends, welcome back to another beautiful fingerstyle lesson. Today I'm going to build more on the cutter picking style. So just a review, in the previous lesson we did this. So we talked about using these two fingers and this one performing the flick, the downward strum, and then this one, and then the thumb picking the bass notes. So now we are going to build further on the bass line. So the chord is going to be the same, but we're going to work on the bass line, and we're also going to introduce more chords. Last week when we looked at this last week when we looked at this technique, we only used the C chord and the G chord, but now we are going to add another chord to make them three. And then we are also going to include a moving bass line. For example, you saw me starting like this. So that is called a moving bass line, or that is simply a bass line. And we've looked at the scales, like for example, the G major scale, the C major scale, which goes. So those scales can be used to, you can apply them to your chords to give them a bass line. Normally when you use fingerstyle, we aim for or we target for the open chords, because this open part has more open sounds. Of course, if you want to access higher the fret, you can always use the capo, but if you don't have one, you can stick more to the open keys, like the key of C, the key of G, the key of D, the key of E, and the key of A. Those open chords which offer more open notes for us to play with. Then of course, learn your scales. I have some lessons on scales, so you can check them out and learn, for example, a C major scale, which we are in this case going to be using. So we start with G, A, B, C. So the flick remains the same. G, A, B, C. So when I reach on the note, the root note, I strum the chord down, up. So after that, so I'm building on what we did last week, which was this. So not leaving it behind. So this. Now, instead of starting with that one, we start with a bass line. Then now, when we are going to the F chord, it's more of like sol, la, ti, do. So the notes of the chord that we are going. So when we are switching, going to the chord F, we start with a D, D, F, E, D, E, F. So you alternate from there down. From F, the fifth is here, up, down rather. So here we see we employ this chord is more suitable for this style other than this one. So using this bass line, from up, from low. So this chord becomes now more suitable for this kind of strumming style than the bar chord. So I have, of course, a lesson still on the key of C, where I'm talking about how to fret these chords. So in case you're struggling with them, do check them out. I'll put the link in the description so you can check them out, so you're able to learn them and it will be much easier. So let's combine the two chords. So on going back, so the third chord on from F, the same way we played the scale when we were coming down. So we came, now we play it backwards. Then now when we are going to the G chord, we start backwards. So for the G chord, it's B, A, G. Remember when we are going to C, we played G, F, G, A, B, C. Now going to G, we play B, A, G. Then the fifth is up here. Like that. So let's try to combine the three chords. That is C, F, to G, so we end with C. So you have to, of course, feel that beat. So that is basically guitar picking style. Of course, we shall be looking at more practical examples in my future lessons, maybe working on songs, trying to apply some of these, apply some of these techniques to see how best, to be able to play songs and all those things. So do try it out, have fun with it. Remember to subscribe in case you haven't, and those who have, I really appreciate. Let me know how I can be of help through the comment section, and if you like the lessons, do give them a like. It helps push these lessons further to people that need them just like you. See you in the next lesson.